The Big T Muscle Gaming channel on YouTube. Today we are playing some Season 4 of this, and we're going to be playing some Assassin's Creed as well as some Horizon Zero Dawn. We're playing Horizon Zero Dawn again because I just got Forbidden West and I want you guys to be refreshed with the story. I did this a couple of years ago. I think it was like 2 years ago. I did a video on this on my Twitch channel, but that before Twitch decided not to let me upload videos anymore. I don't know if if it's just a glitch or something's wrong or whatever, but you know. But we'll figure it out. Yep. Here we go.
23. My goal really over the past few years is to show everyone a different way to play that's authentic to NBA.
And Kevin, I want to ask you before we showcase some of your skill, what got you into making this kind of content and educating the 2K community?
So really, I need to give props to the OG himself, man. The Czar was one of my early 2K inspirations. So if you're not familiar, the Czar, who's a developer in the game right now, he used to do a lot of NBA 2K content. And I wanted to help fill that void that the Czar really left. Now that the Czar is on the development side, and I'm just happy to showcase that.
Let's give him a little tutorial right now on 2K TV.
Absolutely, Chris. Love to do it. Let's start with a simple 1-2 crossover with Kyrie. So that's done by tapping up left and up right on the right stick to your non-ball hand. And what you want to see here, as I go into replay, is that you really want to see that each animation links well to each other. So from here to here, that move right there gives you a hint that the next move is probably going to be a between the legs dribble. He's got his right hand behind his hip and his left hand on his front. So after that 1-2 crossover, you want to execute between the legs dribbles and continue on the combo from there. So from a dribbling perspective, you want to take a look at how these animations combo well. So let's take a look at how that's done right now. So we were able to execute that combo because of our knowledge in animations and knowing when to pull that on the right stick. So you can see right there, that gives us a nice hezzy explosion, and we ended with a switchback crossover. At any point here, if you see your defender just bite on any of Kyrie's fakes, you want to explode in the crossover, get to the basket, and if they commit to cutting you off, hit them with Kyrie's step back jumpers, which are also excellent in the game.
What are you looking for when you're performing these chain combos together? Are you waiting for them to bite to a move so you can counter, or are you trying to get that first quick explosion?
You want to initiate certain animations that you're sure your defender will react to. For example, I'll hit him with the attacking size up right there. As you can see, that will force your defender to move backwards because it's a nice hesitation crossover. If you get your defender moving backwards, you want to counter with a nice step back, create space, and hit the wide open jump shot.
You are so advanced on the sticks. These moves look so natural. But now I want to see you cook a defender live. So can we hop into a game and see how you do?
Yeah, let's jump into a game. This is one of my favorite moves, the Paul George attacking size up. So while holding the right trigger, you want to tap the right stick up left with the ball in your right hand. You will combo an attacking size up with a step back jumper to generate a lot of space and create a lot of distance.
Ooh.
As you can see right there, it created so much space. Devin Booker had to slide his foot in order to try to contain Paul George from going to the basket. We combo that with our knowledge of momentum and a step back jumper. As you can see, it's one fluid motion. Look at all that space. This is unstoppable. One of my favorite moves in my team right now, and why I have Paul George in my team.
How important is it to create space in NBA 2K23 this year with the systems set up as they are?
Contests affect not only the probability of success, but also the timing of your jump shot. Getting space will get you more consistent buckets just because you're able to get to your natural timing.
And I think we should put this to the test and have a little friendly game of 1v1. What do you say?
Bring it on, Chris.
Yeah, we just saw what Kevin was able to do with Paul George in 2KU, but now against Chris and my team, that's a whole nother story.
So let's get into it right now. Chris, one of the things that I really like with the Russell Westbrook moving crossover is to create a lot of forward momentum with that moving crossover and use a step back to create space. From there, I can launch into An easy Russell Westbrook jam right there. If people commit to defending you moving backwards, attack them with that moving crossover out of that step back. So there's another combo. After executing that Russell Westbrook moving crossover, tap the left stick away from the basket, and that will give you a nice pull-back dribble, which you could use to attack your defender.
That's pretty deadly because you're creating enough space to hit the jumper if you're open, but you can also just blow by him with a guy like Westbrook.
Exactly.
Wow.
Love that.
So another thing I like to do with Devin Booker is I like to use his attack crossover directly into a step-back jumper.
Beautiful.
Creates so much separation.
You have a lot of signature moves, Kevin, but at what point do you start to think about a counter move against your opponent?
So having a counter move in your bag is always essential into making sure you're as unguardable as possible. So for example, with Devin Booker, man, if people queue into my step-back jumpers, I'll cancel out of that, cancel to a crossover, and get to the basket. Give your defender different looks just so you're not predictable on defense.
You're literally telling me what you're going to do, and it's still hard to defend because it creates so much separation.
That's a great point, Chris, and in my team specifically, in normal modes itself, but
New Orleans has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Chris Dunn is out there with Hudson, and it's Bates in at the center. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Yeah, even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Here's Hudson. Passes it to Bates. Some nice passing there by Memphis. The pass to Hudson. It's good. Hudson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Davidson. And the average age of NBA players is getting younger and younger, and now about a year younger than they were a decade ago, Steve.
Kevin, I'm sure you're correct, but for me, I'm also seeing guys play longer and longer and longer. The old guys are sticking around.
And so here's Memphis after the miss from Davidson. Here's Hudson. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Let's go. And it's Davidson missing.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Guarded by Valanciunas. Pass to Outlaw. Over Tatum. Here's Bates. Rejected by Davidson. And he gets it back. And he recovers it. Goes up again. He lays it in.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Smith on the wing. Pass to Davidson. From downtown, and the 3-ball is good.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
The pass to Hudson. Done outside. Guarded by Tatum. Done outside. 4 on the shot clock. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Dunn's got his first points of the night.
You know, this is where Dunn's best, shooting the jumper.
Here's Davidson. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Dunn passes to Bates. to the paint. Here's Outlaw. Some solid defense there from Davidson. New Orleans gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Rob. And T is going to pick up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Beasley's checked in for the Grizzlies. Johnson comes in for Hudson. Bates passes to Beasley.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Johnson left side. Back to Dunn. Passes to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Steve, we know lots of front offices build teams purely around player skills and statistical lines. That being said, just how important is chemistry on the court and that cohesion?
It's a must. You can achieve a lot with chemistry. Building a beautiful culture, those are the teams that win championships.
And another one falls. Amazing.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. 1:37 left to play here in the 4th. Dunn passes to Beasley. Here's Johnson. Dunn outside. Outlaw in the corner. Dunn kicks to Johnson. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pelicans.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for T.
An all-around dominant performance. Only certain guys can do this. Complete control, 3 phases of the game. Congrats, a triple-double.
And it's blocked by Davidson, and he's able to get it back.
A quad, now it's a quad double now.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
So it's the Pelicans now. Here's Hunt. Hits it again. Wow. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Done outside. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.
That was a pretty good little bit left. We only had like 5 minutes left on that game because I kind of got out of it. I got tired sitting there. Like I was just sitting down like, oh, I don't want to do this. I'm an Eagle. Those opportunity to go. No one's favorite team is safe. James Harden, Don Mitchell, Dave Tatum, Karl Anthony Towns, DeMar DeRozan, Anthony Davis, Josh Jackson, Kyle Kuzma, Russell Westbrook, LeBron James, and then everybody else. Lonzo Ball, Kawhi Leonard. That's about it. Courtney, Christian, Serge, Robert, Emily, Rodney. Wait. Robert. Roger. Whoa, my eyes are like playing tricks on me. I gotta say it's 8 something.
Guard the
So I want to smother you. What's a way to counter this?
So one way to counter this really is to accept that tight defense. So let's say Kobe really gives Devin Booker the Kobe experience right here. So what I'll do is I'll walk you a little bit and then use your momentum against you to hit you with a step back jump.
That's impossible to cover.
That will really try to punish aggressive defenses. People try to crowd you. The clamp breaker is one of those essential badges in NBA 2K. Will allow for you to create space. I got Hall of Fame clamp breaker, and I'm not really sweating the defense. So if he's crowding me right there, I'm just a simple burst and a step back jumper away from an open shot.
The separation is really what's tricky because I can even feel it just playing against you with some of these advanced moves. I don't really know which way to go or how to anticipate that next counter. So
yeah, go left, right, moving forward or backwards, you'll be unstoppable in NBA 2K.
I love it. Kevin, thank you so much for joining us on 2K TV here today.
Yeah, absolutely. And thank you for having me, Chris, Brian. This has been such a great experience.
Chris and I have some studying to do for sure.
That's right, Brian. Where can the fans follow you and find your content, Kevin?
They can follow me on Twitter, or you can go to my YouTube channel. That's Kevin Cruz 016, and I appreciate all of your support.
Are you ready for more 2K TV Interactive? Well, we're talking All-Stars this week, so here's another one for you. Which NBA legend does the All-Star Game MVP award honor?
Is it Michael Jordan, Wilt Chamberlain, Kobe Bryant, or Bill Russell? All legends. But there's only one right answer.
We know.
Next week, we'll be bringing you all the highlights from Salt Lake City, Utah.
And you'll want to
today,
keep checking back because Team 2K TV is working on a special build segment. That's right. Maybe you're getting tired of your current build
George,
or
Mike, and
one
Fox.
is just not enough. We're bringing in the experts in and we are rebuilding our team. Join us and you just might get some ideas for yours.
I can't wait, but until then,
enjoy the game.
Some team.
Wait, doesn't they get to play against Love this time? No, I gotta do that guy. And who is it? Either that guy or is that Tyler? Was he a power forward? He is. Or this guy. Chet's a small, well, maybe him too. I got a bunch of guys I gotta guard this.
Find it easier to hit the ground running when the season starts. Others, not so much. Doris, how come it takes so long for some squads to get in the so-called mid-season form?
Yeah, I think sometimes it's about the personnel. Is somebody coming off an injury? How many new additions do you have? Is the coaching staff new? Different teams have different attitudes when it comes to the early part of the schedule, but for several, this is sort of an extended preseason working things out.
All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Here's Gilmore. Shot clock at 6. Leans from outside. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Oh, sweet lean in. Just no defense around. Probably could have gone straight up.
Pass to Davidson. Takes a 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Fires from the wing. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
The offensive rebound. Mason with the bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's T. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. And that one good.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Here's Gilmore. Pass to Mason. Here's Holmgren. And he dunks it down.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force. Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
The Thunder have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage.
An unusual skill set for his size. Holmgren can initiate offense from every level on the floor. I mean, his versatility is unbelievable.
Count it. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Outside Barrett.
Look at asshole.
Pass to Daniels. Fires for 3. Buries it from 3. Expect 7-footers to operate off ball. But Holmgren is just as good with the ball in his hands, Grant.
Yes, he is, B.A. I mean, we've seen him go coast to coast in the open floor, take his defender off the dribble and get to the rim. And if you sag off him, well, he can just rise up and fire.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's T. He's got 9. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Outside Giddey. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Leaner from distance. They get the rebound. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Pass to Davidson. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. 14 points for him.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Oh, it's 42. Oh, Brian Mason. Kid playing center.
Outside Giddey. Here's Mason. They need this. And he gets it to go.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
Pass to Barrett. Inside. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
You'd love to see Zion develop his passing game even more, but credit to him for spotting the wide open man.
Here's Gilmore. Turned in an outstanding game against Dallas. It's Giddey on the wing. Releases. That one is off. Now New Orleans takes it the other way. From 6 feet away. And they pick up 2.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Gilmore. Outside Giddey. From deep three-point range. Second chance shot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pelicans.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it, following the score by New Orleans. Pass to Giddey. Beyond the arc. Here's Holmgren. Can't get it to drop. Now New Orleans takes it the other way. Their first chance this season playing the Thunder.
This is a team they faced and overcame in last year's playoffs.
Williamson right side to the middle. Here's T. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Williamson's got his 3rd assist of the night. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
To the wing on the left. Outside Giddey. Lets it go from deep. Tries yet again. And it's good on the lay-in.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to Davidson. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 22.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want off. Offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Gilmore following the score by New Orleans. To the paint. Here's Mason. They shoot again. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. He's perfect from the line this time.
The Oklahoma City Thunder, clearly an organization focused on the future, look no further than the median age of their roster. One of the youngest teams in the league.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Here's T. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. And the Pelicans lead by 15. Right, so having a young team like the Thunder must have its advantages and disadvantages, huh, Doris?
Unequivocally, the upside your guys have brings energy, potential, and obviously their lack of experience can hurt when you take on more veteran teams. But the key for this organization is player development. Can you build habits? Can you build culture? And can you build a winner?
Here's T. Lays it up and banks it in.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. The Pelicans getting their last shot to go. Here's Thomas. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. To the inside. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
From 15 feet away, here's Peterson. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Pass to Ward. Tatum with a steal. Uses the glass on the layup.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And the Thunder shooting only 35% so far in this quarter. Here's Ward. There's the three. They get it again.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's Gilmore, a proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game. Pass to Ward. The Pelicans pull it in. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
On offense, here are the Pelicans. Pass to Ingram. Down low. Here's T. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And the Thunder making a change here. Bledsoe's checked in. And when Pelicans fans watch what Ingram has become, it takes the sting out of the Anthony Davis trade, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, Ingram has grown into a full-fledged star in New Orleans. I mean, he's a centerpiece for the franchise going forward. Now, looking back, it seems like it was a win-win trade for both teams.
Here's Ward. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Knocks it loose. To the inside. T, no good. Man, they're just getting run over right now.
And you can really see they're starting to show some frustration.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
To the paint. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. 6 points for him.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Hounded by Tatum. On the wing, Bledsoe. Pass to Ward. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from the wing. T grabs the miss. 23 seconds left in the opening quarter. From deep. Sinks the tray. He's got 38.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one. The Pelicans on top, running away with it. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
And for the Thunder. Bledsoe, left side. Outside Giddey. And he can't get that one. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. That'll be the second of a two-game stretch at home. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Doris, last season, only 5 NBA players participated in all 82 games. That's a record low in the league's history.
Well, in addition to that, Brian, consider the previous low was 17. So that's not even close. Now, we know that health and safety protocols contributed to that number, but it is pretty clear we're in the age of load management. What impact is that having on the league in terms of fan base?
New Orleans has got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. T, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Count it. He has 6.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
There's the triple. Sends it home from three-point land.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Here's Gilmore. Pass to Giddey. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Here's Gilmore from 18 feet away. The shot won't fall. Here's Daniels. Giddey defends. T. Got it. He has 45 points.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Outside Giddey. Pass to Holmgren. And here's Giddey. Here's Holmgren. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And that one's good. Giddey.
Now, this is going to help Josh Giddey's game. Boy, the confidence will rise if he can make these catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Here's T. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. The Thunder have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Here's Gilmore. Bledsoe outside. And Bledsoe with the slam.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Pass to Daniels. Here's T. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Second personal foul.
And he knocks down the...
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Davidson. The 3. Another one falls. Amazing.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Here's Ward. Outside Giddey. To the left side wing. Here's Ward. Gets a very good look and converts.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Puts it up from 12. T grabs the miss.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Shoots it from the corner. He got it again. Sensational.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Now here's Giddey. He's guarded closely. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first half. 6 to shoot. Another shot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal
It's going to be on Brandon Ingram.
Guys, we have seen a number of high-caliber players from Australia. Josh Giddey adding to the reputation of the country. This guy is long, he's versatile, and he's skilled.
Pass to Tatum. Out to the right wing. Here's T. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
Back to Giddey. Here's Ward. 3-pointer. Here's Thomas, and that one is stuffed right through.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
To the middle. Here's Mason. Blocked! From the wing, the Thunder with the rebound. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
Dialing it in from range on the road is never easy to do, but they pulled it off and played a great game.
And I think it was clear.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans ahead by
96. The Thunder 58.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. And New Orleans shooting a sensational 78% from the field in this game. We've got R.J. Barrett. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Davidson's shot is good.
Well, offensive end, now he's trying to shut the door.
Well, guys, he in the last outing against the Grizzlies delivered quite a performance. He had an unbelievable amount of points and the story of the night. He put together the monster production. He was focused. He was relentless. Everyone is still buzzing about it. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty. His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Mason, no good. Here's T. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Outside Barrett. Pass to Daniels. Clock at 6. Here's T. Puts up a 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Now here's Giddey. Here's Holmgren, covered by Williamson. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. It's Barrett on the wing. Inside. Here's T. And that one is hammered home.
That's two things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
The Thunder have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. To stop the run. That one rolls around and rims out. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. To the paint. Here's T. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Bledsoe, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
At the line for
Here's Gilmore. A 6. On the clock. It's Giddey on the wing. Baseline try. 2 points. That one goes. Giddey's got 18 points in the game.
Josh Giddey taking the in-between game because that's what the defense conceded. Boy, very hard not to be impressed with the young Australian Josh Giddey. This is a young guard who can do absolutely everything.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's T. He's covered by Bledsoe. Williamson. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And Doris, the versatility of Giddey is really special.
BA, think about it. He set the record in his rookie season for the youngest player ever to record a triple-double. There's no question this guy is special, and I can't wait to watch his progress.
Pass to Bledsoe. Guarded by Barrett. Back to Giddey. This one for three. T grabs the miss.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Again, the Pelicans good for two.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Outside Giddey. Here's Holmgren, covered by Williamson. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
T, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Holmgren. Fires from deep. No good there. Here's New Orleans now. They're on an 18-6 run. Here's Hunt. Down low. Here's T. Oh, another one falls.
Is that 70?
He is unconscious.
You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
Oh, there's the alley. Shot's good by Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got his second basket of the night.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Davidson's shot is good.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Guarded by Barrett. Back to Giddey. Bledsoe for three. It doesn't go for him. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Out left to the wing. Here's T. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Hits a three-pointer.
3 points.
9 points in the game.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
To the inside. Bledsoe. Blocked! And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
On offense, here are the Pelicans and Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding.